Well, hello everyone, welcome to PvP Saturday. This is me, Solid, and I am coming at you this a little bit earlier than I was supposed to. Particularly because I opened up my game and it instantly froze. So I thought this was going to be a great start, so pardon me while I restart my game, and we'll get started in a second, but I did kind of want to show this because I legitimately just clicked the screen and it froze. Y'all can hear the audio, but I find it really funny that it just instantly froze. So, cut to the video. We'll be there. We'll be back in a second. Well, I'm not entirely sure if I actually managed to log in, but I did actually see this, which is kind of concerning. I didn't actually notice it before because I was just gonna log in, but this is actually a little bit concerning. I haven't seen one of the purple ones in a bit. Current issues, and it randomly went down. Why? I did not scroll down. Yeah, no. I think. By the way, I actually checked this out a little bit before actually opening it, but I'm not sure what's fixed or not because a lot of this says updated on 12.13, so it's a little bit weird to know if some of these are fixed or not. So that's kind of an interesting thought. But hello everyone, welcome to PvP Saturdays. We are just gonna summon right away because I don't like really thinking about this because if it had been like a good time, it'd be like again. It would be like, hey, this is a cherry on top. We had a good week this time around, but no, I just log in, summon, move out. Oh, look, we got a guaranteed. Yeah, we actually got a guaranteed. Lucky us.
楽しくて少しはしゃぎすぎちゃいましたね。
This. Already have her. Toshiro would be freaking out right about now, but I'm not Toshiro. But yeah, as you all may know, we actually did get a bit of an, not necessarily so much a teaser, but there is actually gonna be a new, an upcoming patch. And I believe they talked about it, I'm not sure where they talked about it, but, I did see a mixture in all over YouTube, people talking about it in I think, I saw it on my Twitter, but we are actually getting a, chat in Uryu, that's coming out soon. I don't think we have it on the guidance, but it does actually pertain to PvP this time around because I actually did hear, and I'm not exactly 100% sure because I haven't checked this kid out, but I hope it's here. Older noises, let's see, because I do believe is this it? That is not it. There we go. 10th anniversary special summons. Yeah, so we are actually getting a Uryu, we're getting a chat, and we're getting a Ichigo's cousin Ganju. But I do believe that one of these guys is a PvP related character. I myself will be getting Uryu just because, of course, I'm a Uryu fan. She seems to be she double ults, 100% spiritual pressure ults. Damage physically full stamina plus 0%. Voice breaks except break battles. That's cool. Fire duration, such as fire resistance, that's cool and all. Voice, that's fine. Weakened defense is always a good one. And I did hear. Oh shit. EX Longshred and EX Berserker. So they have dual skills now? The EX Longshred goes hard though. And it's green, right? Yeah, that's cool. That's actually really cool. I don't know if that's an ability or what it is, but if you can just straight up give somebody long stride with a pass, that's gonna go so crazy actually. But yeah, no, I believe this is also another Guild Quest character. Reaper, Drain Plus, full stamina only, increased growth 4%. Wrong increase soul Reaper damage taken by 20%. EX normal attack damage. Yeah, I believe this is probably gonna be. Oh, wait, this is just a NAD character? Oh. Okay, this doesn't actually specify a Guild Quest only, so that's actually pretty decent. This is like the first normal attack damage character I've seen in a minute that's not Guild Quest or whatchamacallit, Guild Quest or PvP only. That's pretty good. But now onto the specific the destroyer of Uryu. The melee normal attack, so as expected, another NAT character for PvP. Stern Murder Killer and Human Killer. Is he red? If he's not red, it's gonna suck. And he's also got EX increased damage taken by 20%, so he's gonna have like 40% damage reduction. No, he is blue. What the fuck? Why would you make him blue? Fucking excuse me? I mean, Human Killer and Stern Murder Killer, so he literally counters himself, right? He counters himself pretty fucking hard. So, that's kind of weird. I don't think she's gonna throw out Orihime, but he is probably gonna be better to have him as a third than Orihime. Because he does have Murder, so he kind of ignores resistances, so that's cool. Rebel Invincibility, Pierce Barrier, so that's kind of a default only thing. So they want to remove entirely, like, even having a Star Barrier in, like, Endeavor, period. So Star Barriers as a whole just really died out now, but it's kind of really weird. Decreased stamina taken by 50% upon half stamina. Opening stat boost, which is always pretty good. So, I think what it's gonna look like. Dude. That's actually fucking cringe. Oh, you can... Honestly, Kayla, fuck you. Fuck you for doing that. I know people are using this strategy, but... Really? Really? Read all affiliation daughters. They didn't like people using, That's kind of messed up from my opinion. Like, really? They had to kill the PvP, No, because I thought about it, right? So, right now, in our rank, Leak has mentioned this whole, but, dude, they really don't like Candace. That's so fucked. Yeah, they don't want Candace in the meta. They're literally just outright killing you. They don't like Candace in the meta, and I don't think they like Uryu anymore. So they want to essentially throw out Orihime out of the top 3. And they are gonna basically be able to do that because you can technically, yeah, Orihime is gonna go into the 4th slot, basically, technically. Because they finally have a Human Killer that kills Stern Murder and whatever, but honestly, the way that it probably will go is you're gonna probably put a chat against another chat, and then yeah, it's gonna be the same shit all over again. Orihime, I think, actually finally got dethroned. A little bit obnoxious, but it's whatever. I do have, I don't have any blue units that have any of that. Since he's actually a melee only, that might be a bit of a bad thing for him, but. Because he's melee, right? He's a melee. I don't know if he has, like, long range or not. I think he might have long range, actually. So that seems to be, like, a new thing that might be on the outlook. Orihime just... The fact that Orihime lasted this long is so funny. And again, Orihime has, in my opinion, she's been the queen of PvP for the longest time, like, basically 2 years. They don't want her in the top 3 teams anymore. They really don't. With Chad being released, the problem with what I see with Chad is that he has the not the opposite element, but the fact that Chad has Human Killer over her doesn't instantly counter out, and since she's long range, it might not actually counter out all the way. Especially if you have unless you have like super invested Chad, I think you could probably kill Orihime pretty easily, or maybe not even super invested. Honestly. And probably this is probably what's been happening, right? You put dodge on her, and then you basically just let her live throughout the entirety of it. But what it's gonna look like for us specifically, right? So for me specifically, until I get Chad, I am gonna have to swap out Orihime, Orihime's dodge range attack to. No, I can't even swap her as a problem because the thing is, right? So Uryu is the biggest pain in the ass. And the way that people have gone around Uryu is basically you max out Candace, and you basically make her stall his damage. You pump her full of dodge, and then you basically just have her be as tanky as humanly possible. And I believe people have it like after 22 seconds, she actually starts dealing damage, which is fucking insane. But once she can start dealing damage, she basically can one-tap. But the fact that it's a strategy is kind of fucked. Because he's long range, right? So most of his attacks are range. Obviously, it's Quincy. Long range 20%. I don't even know why you'd need long range. His attacks are already long enough. You got range on them. So that is kind of weird, in my opinion. But that's beside the point. So Uryu, technically, she's gonna get countered by Chad as well. But the problem is, if Chad doesn't instantly get deleted, which, by the way, having dodge ranged attacks on Chad is probably gonna be the way to go. So I hope I have one for blue. If not, I might be cooked. Yeah, let's put it like that. But let's get started. But enough talking. I am not so much theory crafting as I am like kind of speculating on how it's gonna go in the fights. The problem is a lot of the stats. We know the stats. You can do the math for it, but in actual practice, how does his attacks combo? Is he gonna hit really fast? Like Uryu just basically one taps you if you're not ready. Again, Fierce Barrier or Sharp Barrier has become kind of what you call it, not degraded, but it is not as worth as it used to be. So the entirety of Fierce Barrier just kind of died out pretty soon after they noticed. We noticed that was a bit of a loophole on V. Well, they decided to kill it pretty fast. I mean that happens where like somebody finds like essentially not so much of an exploit, but a little bit of a kink in the kits. I'm like, oh, this doesn't have whatchamacallit. This doesn't have Starred Barrier, it doesn't have like Brave Battle healing. So they start healing like a bunch, and then it becomes kind of cringe, and you can last 3 days in a fight or whatever. But the problem, as it stands now, is that again, most of the characters are just gonna get countered by the new ones, which is really weird. Yeah, see, we're just gonna clean the other area. It becomes who kills who faster. But I'm still not sure why they chose to go with a. Actually, you know what? I know why. Because that way they can bring back whatchamacallit, what's his face? No, because he's got certain ridiculous. Wouldn't even bring him back. They don't like Ashen, so they can't bring back Ashen. They are basically going to put Orihime in a 4th spot. That's all they're going to do from the looks of things. But they do want to take away Candace's things. It looks like people are just getting annoyed with having like that much dodge. Or not they're getting annoyed. I think it's the developers. So it's not the people are getting dodge. I think it is kind of bullshit that you basically either get one tapped or you move on. Basically, it is kind of bullshit. And I do think I'm actually might be swapping over my. Yeah, see, it does a lot more damage. I don't even know where I got an extra piece of barrier from. This one really doesn't even matter. I can just kill it basically through it. Oh god, I'm like peeking over right now at the Reddit for Bleach, and I'm like watching people just talking about it. It's like I'm on the and I'm watching a post like on like the post on the fence, Does anyone have a strong feeling that they should skip this? Yes, it's Riichi. She's broken and it will be the last 7-year collaboration. But we'll get. I just have a strong notion that even bigger advantage coming. Only don't have 22 orbs. And in all honesty, dude, I just, bro, if I'm to answer like one question, just again, not a big content creators, I just random dude that just saw that post, right? It's always gonna be like that. We're always gonna get like a stronger unit, like next, what's the next unit, right? That's what always happens in gachas. The character, it happens a lot faster in Bleach because of just the pacing on it, and don't get me wrong, by the way. Every month in Master of Garden, right? That's another gacha that I play. That game specifically has a festival, or essentially what feels like an anniversary character every month. Now, it's not necessarily that every time it's going to be game breaking, because sometimes they're just kind of lackluster. They are missing a part of their kid that just fucks with them. Take for example, so we wanted a what is essentially let me put it in this perspective. So we wanted what would be the equivalent of a new affiliation character with green on it, or with mind on it, or around there, right? So say we wanted a no affiliation character, but with mind. Now the problem is, they got the character that they put it on did not have any team composition, so they put it on what I would consider the equivalent of putting it on a heart no affiliation character. Now the problem is, it's not that it's a bad character per se, just put it on heart because you use it in most content. The problem is that for that character, it just doesn't mesh well with the other characters in that game. It feels like it should have been a mind character instead of a heart. In that case, which was kind of fucking confusing why they did that, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I can't change it. Like they did it, and it's fucked now. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can really do other than just watch the banner fail. Which I might actually start doing, by the way. I am kind of interested in seeing how every month the Master of Garden, like how are we doing every month, right? So I might do this every month. How are like gacha end of month revenue reports. I might do that every month just to see how it kind of goes. I might do one in 3 days, right? So we kind of actually might see that on the 1st of October, right? And I need to see how that goes. Yeah, this one's kind of whatever. I mean, the teams are not even trying it. I think they're just grinding out the PvP on it. Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna do like a post on that. So I just would like to see it. We're already at the safe zone. I think definitely. I'm surprised that there's this many people in the safe zone already. Ranked safe at 7,000. I just don't think many people are playing right now, to be honest, because the amount of points you need is really low. Like it's been really low, and I think you know what I think it is. With the release, right? Or not even with the release, with the perspective, and with what I've seen, a lot of people are just complaining about it. And me personally, I just would like to see the 10th anniversary banners just die. I just need them to just go away. Not because I hate the banners, but because I hate the fact that I keep seeing this banner that is just the same as any other banner. There's really nothing else to it. Yeah, it's nothing super impressive. It's just the same banners without just anything to really call forth. Really, I don't know how to put it. It's just the same old shit with a coat of paint, like putting makeup on a pig, bro. Also loading up another game in the background so I can grind it out. I was... And that's dead. I remember when Sergeant used to put up such a fight. The fact that he's out of the meta now is kind of insane to me. It didn't even take that long. Fuck, Orihime is still in the meta right now. He's probably gonna go away in like what, like 3 days? Or take three or 4 days. I think it's gonna be on Wednesday, right? I might go farming through my things, but dude, we're actually just destroying right now, PvP. I don't want to touch this one because I don't like it. Okay, we can probably clear this one up pretty easily. Again, I don't want to have like a tough time because I would like to just talk about this PvP, right? I don't think I've been talking about PvP for the past few weeks, realistically. And that's because, honestly, I've been cooked. From just seeing the banner just return with like 10th anniversary, 10th anniversary, 10th anniversary. I know we're having a 3-month, or like, I think it's like half of the year, right? It's gonna be this is 6-month anniversary celebration, right? Which I believe it's until the end of this year is when we're gonna stop it, I believe. Which is, I think, too long to put poor salt in a wound. Like at that point, you're just gonna make me just wanna just not play the game every week. Like it was already getting, not per se boring, but it has been just getting a little bit of, oh, new unit destroys my current unit. Okay, that's lovely. And by the way, not every person is gonna get this unit because, putting it simply, anniversary and the summer outfit units ruin some people's wallets. That is just what it is. And I don't know if I can find you, Dusty, by the way. I have no idea. Because I do believe you told me you were like, I believe you were like... I believe you posted like last time, I think. I was trying to find. Hold on. You said this week you were gonna be on here, right? Let's see. 39,101 power. I have to find your name on here, Doug. TP. Hold on. Commons, your post. What is it? Community's off. What? Huh. Bizarre. Okay, Dusty Goose. I'll see if I can find you, dog. Let's see. No. Oh god. I don't know if I want to. Not. No. Let's see. Or not that I don't want to fight you. It's just I need to go through a loss. I definitely think I have tickets for it, but we'll see if I can find you. I don't know how the organization on this works, but let's see. I might have. Oh, I hope the God I didn't actually skip you. I think you mentioned your team, right? You said you're rocking a Candace. I believe you're rocking a Uryu. This one. Let's see if I can find my dog. If we can find you. Because there's like 10,000 people here, so nothing crazy. No, it's here. Oh, fuck. Here. Oh, that's kind of sketchy. And they're dead. I truly love Versus Breaker. Truly the best mechanic in the game. This is kind of mid, to be honest with you. I might be able to kill it. We'll see. Because I want to save it just so I can find you. I might die here. I'm not 100% sure. I'm dead. It is what it is. Let's see. Nope. Oh, we can actually just kind of clear this one out pretty easily. Why though? Why are they throwing me this kind of a dumpster fire of teams? I'm just gonna throw this one at whatever. I don't really care. The stats are so low. It's not even gonna be fun for the enemy team. If they even could have fun to begin with, but yeah, it's just fun. So since we're gonna be here a while, I hope this video is gonna be making in time. But today our goal is to find Dusty. Let's see if we can find you, Dusty. I'm just gonna get through most of these guys. Because I want to see if I can just kind of like go through it. If I can just kind of clear a tab, I'm gonna do this. So that might actually be a bad thing because I don't want to rank up though. I don't. So we're actually kind of ranking up a little bit too high, too fast. Let's just refresh this actually. Nope. Sorry, remember Graham. Nope. Cause I'm already like at the edge of this point. Feasible skill 96. Nope. Busty, Mizar. Rich Black Army. Yeah. Because I want to rank up like the next one. The next one's gonna be miserable. I know that for a fact. Like it's literally a rank 6, like 6 and 7. Is when you, I think it's 6, right? It's when you start noticing like people actually trying a little bit. But rank 7, they're still bots. Rank 5 is when you actually start like getting like a little bit of a sense of like actual PvP kindness. 4 is when you start getting a little bit too sweaty. Anything above that is a little bit miserable. But damn, dude, I'm so sorry, man. I hope I didn't skip you accidentally. But if you're still on the thing next week, we'll see if I can find you. I just don't want to rank up this round. Yeah, honestly, I gotta look high on the scene this round. I didn't even mean to this time. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this is what the people I'm fighting do. What the hell? I at least want to see if you were here. I don't know what rank you'd be at this point. Let me know. I might actually visit it tomorrow just to see if I can find you in the ranks. Because I don't even know if I can actually scroll away. Is it from top 100? Peter, Obi-Wan. Yeah, again, sometimes I see people get these scores and I'm like, you just wasted so much fucking tickets, bro. Because there is no way in hell you actually managed to find them in some of these teams. I think the fact that, in my opinion, by the way, it shouldn't be a score, but what's your win rate essentially, right? Like, what's your win rate percentage based on the amount of things that you get? Because the problem with essentially just grinding up a score is you can essentially BS your team through like rank 1, basically. Yeah, these scores are ridiculous. Like, I'm fucking sorry. You can eat a dick. Like, how much money are you spending for this level of tickets, bro? Like, in higher end PvP, like, you do have to have like a good decent account, but this is actually insane. And I can even scroll down like I can even scroll down like to the specific range because it's just not gonna let me. You know what I'm very curious, by the way, is whether they're not actually letting us like just fight other people just on your account, right? Because I kind of wish you could just kind of go here, right? Go to your go like essentially. I still have a lot of story to do, so I got orbs. I just did not want to grind them. My previous rank is 5,113, 31. I actually have a decent amount of fucking battles. Holy fuck! But yeah, I really wish you could just see your PP team in here. It would be so much better. Because at least that way you get some practice or some ideals on what you can do, but like you really can't. That's kind of dumb. I think for next week, Dusty, I will try and find you next week if I can. If I'm able to. I do gotta grind up this. Oh god, I can't even do these, so I'm just gonna rank up. That's so ass. I do like the fact that they actually release some of these, but I actually do have to grind up through some story. 300 quests is kind of crazy, isn't it? Guild quest 30 times is fucking nuts. This one's pretty easy. Containing Uryu, Orihime. I can do these ones. These should not be bad. Co-op quest and upgrade. Yeah, no, but that's where I'm gonna leave it. Sadly, I did actually I could not find you this time around. If you're still on PvP next week, I'll make sure to find you. I genuinely kind of just forgot about it. You kind of told me, I'm like, oh man, don't forget about this. I won't. But I don't think I can find you, and either that or I'm blind. I could very well be blind. But yeah, no, that's so tough. Dude, I really wish you could just pull up your name, type it in, and just fight you. But of course you can't. It would be too easy. Hell, a friendly match would be fucking easier. But no, fucking. There's no fun. Like throw teams like maybe swap around, moving around, have you shred my Uryu or something like that. No, there's no real time PvP. It's just throwing characters at each other. Gotta love it. But that's one probably gets to do with this one. If you're interested in watching me summon, I actually will be probably grinding up a level. Trying to see if I can get Yurichi and perhaps Chad this time around. Again, so the shadow's going to be blue. It's not necessarily going to dethrone um, Orihime, but in my opinion, it will do, because just Human Killer is just such a strong ability, or sometimes it's kind of dumb. But that's beside the point. Hopefully you guys are doing this one. Have a good one. Stay solid, and bye-bye.